Hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be making a Slimline card using the large die of the month club kit from Spellbinders for November. This one is called Stylized Floral Kaleidoscope, and it is gorgeous. Let me take it out of this envelope and give you a close-up look at this. So first you have some leaves. These are layering dies. And then you have a sentiment, and this says Happy Birthday. Next, I'll show you the outer die. This cuts out the big Slimline die. Here is the background die piece. And then there are the octagon floral pieces, and these three dies layer up. However, you don't have to layer them if you don't want to. They look gorgeous alone. It's a very versatile set. So let's get into the card project. I'm using some brand new cardstock from Spellbinders. This is called Fruit Punch, and I love this pink color. I cut out the background piece with this, and I'm gluing it onto a piece of alabaster, kind of a cream-colored cardstock. I have all of my octagons ready to go, and I'll layer a light pink cardstock onto another piece of the alabaster. This is called Pink Sand. And then the top piece is really ornate and pretty, and I cut this out with some brushed gold. I'll layer the other two flowers, just like this one. But first I'm going to show you the leaves. I cut them out with more of the brushed gold cardstock for the outer layer. And then the cardstocks that I'm using on the inside, they are teal topaz and waterfall. Once you die cut the inner piece, they pull apart really easily. You can either use your scissors or just kind of break them apart and glue them together on the outer piece. And I'm going to do all of my leaves like this. Okay, so let's start putting this card together. I'll put a little bit of liquid glue at the base of each leaf, and I am going to cut off the stem so I can tuck it behind. I'm going to put another leaf right next to the first one. I'll trim off the stem and add some more liquid glue. I'm going to put one more leaf at the bottom of this flower. Once the Slimline card is done, it is a very significant, hefty card because of all of these layers of cardstock. So you'll probably have to use a couple of stamps on this if you send it out in the mail. That's all right. I don't mind doing that because it turns out so pretty. This is going to be fun to send out into the mail. It would be pretty to pop these up with foam squares too. On my next card I create with this one, I'd like to try that. So I'll glue the other two flowers down next. And I just put one leaf each on those. I already cut out the sentiment with some brushed gold, but of course you could use whatever sentiment you'd like on this, or none at all if you want it to be a note card. But I'm going to glue the sentiment right over the center flower, and I'll glue it down flat. For the other two flowers, however, I am going to use some pearls. These are new in the shop as well. They're called Oyster. And I thought they went really well with the cream-colored cardstock that I used. Last, I'll put this on the card base. And this card ends up measuring 3 1/4 by 8 1/4. I'm using a very heavyweight cardstock for the card base. I believe it's 110-pound Nina Solar White. And here it is, all done. Let me show you a close-up look at this. I just love how it turned out. And you can use so many different fun color schemes to create these cards. So again, this is called the Stylized Floral Kaleidoscope, and it's the large die of the month club kit from Spellbinders. The links are in the description box if you're interested in checking out any of the products that I used to create this card. And I hope you have a wonderful crafty day. Bye!